Go ahead. You go.
Delaware Park.
7 yards to go. The mask is going to be an easy winner. Going into the wire. The mask is the winner. That's Lucky Fan, but politely on the outside, now racing into the lead.
Hello, racing fans. Welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, JJ Gracie. We'll be watching races for Wednesday, September 28th. We had 8 races today, and our feature race was the 7th. It was the 13th running of the Small Wonder Stake for 2-year-old fillies going 6 furlongs, and there's a good one in there. Our main track was fast, and our turf was firm today. The weather here was sunny. The temps are in the 60s, and the winds from the northwest about 10 miles per hour. So let's kick it off with the first half, the early daily double. Maiden filly 2-year-olds, 20,000 going 1 mile. Here's Josh, and here's some 2-year-olds.
Away and running. Stumbling start for Jackie's Quest. Good speed from Shay My Name. Leaping for Candy, showing good early speed, and They Call Me Lee rides that rail. For Rebay is 4 deep, 5 wide is Flock, 6 deep is Santangelo. Moving through after a stumbling start is Jackie's Quest. Hawaiian Talent now picks off 4, including Lucky Freedom, and Arrogante relegates Santangelo to the back of the pack. They leave the first turn behind, and Leaping for Candy is the one who has the target on the back today, and she shows the way 3/4 of a length. Tracked intently by Shay My Name in second, and Faribi on the outside is now a clear-cut third. They Call Me Lee taking full advantage of the rail draw in fourth, and Jackie's Quest after a troubled start all by herself in 5th position. To the outside, Lucky Freedom takes 6th away from Arrogante, who got to the wood. Santangelo still in front of 2, which is Flocks, and Hawaiian Talent at no less than 60-1 brings up the rear as they swing past the 3.5. Leaping for Candy's been under the gun, and Shay My Name is ready to play her hand. Faribe now emerges from out of the crowd, but under whip encouragement, while Lucky Freedom takes 4th, and Santangelo is warming up on the far outside. A quarter to go. Shay My Name now wins the battle at the top of the stretch, but Santangelo is coming alive on the far outside, and Leaping for Candy tries to re-rally. They swing in. Shay My Name nursing a 3-length lead. Santangelo taking slow but giant strides in the final furlong, and here comes Santangelo at 10-1 to take the lead from Shay My Name and Lucky Freedom. Santangelo scores. Shay My Name was
Santangelo comes from last to first. Give Greg Compton his 9th. Benito Suarez his first to 2-day. Give him his 38th. And Santangelo broke her maiden 3 starts back. 22, 40, 12, 20, $8. The 2 was second. Shay's My Name, $8.80, $6.60. Lucky Freedom was third, $3.60. And the 6 is fourth. Your exact 126 even. Your try, $415.90. 10-cent super, $700.93. The second race, Filly Mare, 5,000 since the date, going 5.5 furlongs. Here's some fillies and mares in the second.
away and running to a nice start. There goes the favorite Freezer Burn up the inside. Mosler's Touch, and on the outside Starship Rena fights for that second place position, and Nurse Ratchet gets the reins shaken early in that 4th place position. Forest Halo is a wide 5th in front of Dixieland Dancer, and Wicked Jane reluctant to load and is near the back half of the field. So Freezer Burn nice and relaxed on the front end, passing the 3.5 with a 3/4 of a length lead. Starship Rena right there up in the ante in second, and Forest Halo continues to advance but deep on the course. Nurse Ratchet stays at that rail. Mosler's Touch drops to last, passed by Wicked Jane, and Dixieland Dancer's on the move. A 1/4 of a mile comes to the quarter pole, with Freezer Burn still leading by a flared nostril. Starship Rena trying to take over the lead as they turn for home. Dixieland Dancer's an ominous threat 3 wide inside the final furlong pole, and here comes Dixieland Dancer rolling past them all. Dixieland Dancer, a co-favorite at 2-1, rolls past the opposition to win. To beat Starship.
Dixieland Dancer wins the second race easily. Give Michael Simone his 5th. Give Treehouse his 13th. Give Dixieland Dancer her 4th. 620, 340, 240. Starship Rihanna, 580, 320. Freezer Burn was 3rd, 260, and the 8 was 4th. 1580 on the exact, at $36 on the try. 42.80 on a daily double. 10-cent super, $18.15. The third race, maiden 25, 1 mile and 70 yards on the grass. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Slow to go is Cherry's Cross. In the center, Lucky for Sure beats everybody off the mark. Here comes Masterful One to push the pace right along, and Ghost of Kazan is deep but out of trouble in that third place position. Hidden Rod now grabs fourth in front of Runyonesque, and the rail belongs to the first time starter Casimo. Bushwick Bruiser 2-1 when the wagering market closed second last, and Cherry's Cross is a long looking last as they swing the first turn run. Lucky for Sure with 6 furlongs to go sets a very soft pace today and shows the way by a length and a half. Masterful One getting closer to that slow pace in second, and Ghost of Kuzan is hard to hold on the outside, and they quicken past the 5 furlong peg. Hidden Rod is sitting behind a wall of speed in the box seat in that fourth place position, and Runyonesque is one path off the rail. Casimo stays parked at the paint. Bushwick Bruiser starts a steady advance on the white outside, and another county away is Cherry's Cross. 3.5 furlongs to go, and the pace battle ensues with Ghost of Kazan to take the lead away. Lucky for Sure tries to counter that attack. Masterful One needs to do better. Bushwick Bruiser's wide and out of trouble. Hidden Rod is now popped off the fence as they get ready to turn past the quarter pole, where Ghost of Kazan now leads the charge at the top of the stretch. Hidden Rod is ready to play his hand. Bushwick Bruiser's 3 deep, and closing in is Casimo, but very deep on the track they swing in, and it's still Ghost of Kazan under massive attack. Bushwick Bruiser tries to take the lead. Hidden Rod trying to punch on through. There's 100 yards to go. Ghost of Kazan had a check and check hard. Nearing the finish, Bushwick Bruiser pulling away. Bushwick Bruiser has won it. Hidden Rod was second. Ghost of...
All right, after the dust settles here, we did have a DQ, but the winner goes to number 3, Hidden Rod, $12.65, $63.20, goes to Kazan, $483. And the 2, Bushwick Bruiser, one was the winner, put the third, $240. The one was $425.30 on the exact, $26.45 on a double, $21.10 on your daily double, your pick 3, $131.15, and your super, $17.51. The fourth race, Filly Mare Style, 20,000 going 1 mile. Here's the start.
Away and running. Paint by Number was the first one to break the line. Rosalie is showing good early toe, and Sneaky Cheeky is caught deep on the course. Anna Gangsta is up the inside, and Dia del Sol to take that fourth position away. Second last is Musical Cat, and Abby the Bulldog was a little slow to go and is a distant last from a Terra Ray leader. And Paint by Number going as fast as she can for as long as she can and shows the way by 3. Rosalie is trying to steal the same idea and then throttles that speed, and Sneaky Cheeky makes it 3 across the course at the 5.5. Dia del Sol lurks in the shadows in that fourth place position, and Anna Gangsta is on hold, a patiently ridden 5th. 3 deep is Musical Cat, and closer to the other 6 now is Abby the Bulldog, which 6 lengths would cover the lot. They point towards the 4 furlong pole, and Paint by Number still continues to lead, and that leads a length and a quarter. Rosalie getting a wee bit closer to the speed in second. Dia del Sol has no excuses today. Sneaky Cheeky comes under a ride while Musical Cat looms an ominous presence now, and Musical Cat is coming alive 3 deep in the light blue cap on the far outside. They roll past the quarter pole now, and Musical Cat to take the lead away from Rosalie. Trying to close in deep on the course is Abby the Bulldog. Anna Gangster's right there with a fighting chance, and Sneaky Cheeky fades. Homeward bound now, and now Musical Cat is under massive attack. Anna Gangsta's ready to roll. So is Abby the Bulldog. Dia del Sol is 2 lanes down with 100 yards to go. Anna Gangster barely holding on. Abby the Bulldog, they exchange bumps. Here's the finish. Anna Gangsta got
Anna
it by
Gangsta gets the job done in the fourth race. They return 764, 42.80. Abby the Bulldog was second, $10, $4.80. Musical Cat was third, $5.80. Your 4 was fourth. Your exact at $39.20. Your try, $118.20. Your daily double, $22.80. Your pick 3, $33.50. Your 50-cent pick 4, $479.30. Your 10-cent super, $35.95. Fifth race, maiden 2-year-olds, maiden special weight on 1 mile and 1/16. Here are your 2-year-olds on turf.
Away and running. A good start on the inside for Inscrutable, but there's the speed of Bossiness. And All About Me is also chiming in, and the early advantage goes to All About Me. Settled down a joint second is Bossiness, and 3 pats off the rail as I Got a Bolt. And up the inside, Inscrutable now shares third. Deep on the track is Trace Maria's Dream. That one is passed by Silent Story, who now drops away to the back of the pack as they get ready to round this first turn run. So All About Me leads the charge out of the chute and leads by almost 2. Bossiness is a tracking second, and I Got a Bolt is a ground-saving third, and Inscrutable is a ground-saving fourth as well. Leopardess comes away in that 5th place position, and Trace Marie's Dream is 3 wide, leaving the first turn behind. Biz As Usual is second last, and Silent Story continues to bring up the rear. Not a lot of pace on, but All About Me has a huge advantage going down the back of the track, and the lead's almost 4. Bossiness is still on hold in that 2nd place position. I Got a Bolt is traveling nicely, 3 paths off the fence. Inscrutable takes the run up the rail to be in 4th. Leopardess with no excuses from that overseas form in that 5th place position. Trace Maria's Dream is out deep on the track. Silent Story tries to close in, and Biz As Usual is last of all, but they gotta catch All About Me, who's in hand, in command, and has built up a 5-length lead. Inscrutable takes up the chase in second. Bossiness is out deep on the track. Leopardess is trying to close in, but the one they gotta beat is All About Me, who has a daylight lead. Leopardess now moves into second and taking giant strides away, but it's too late. All About Me popped and didn't stop today at 6-5. All About Me was a jaw-dropping winner over
It
Leopard.
was All About Me. She took it gate to wire. Mike Stidham gets his 12th. Michael Sanchez gets his 39th. And All About Me, 442, 42, 20. That's the rest of the story. Leopardess, 260, 210. Incurable, 280. And the 6th was 4. The exacta, 420. Your try, 575. Your daily double, 1 and 4, $11. Your pick 3, 29.15. Your super, $3.28. Let's go off the turf to the main track. Optional claim in 20,000, going 6 furlongs. Here's Josh, and here's your start.
Away and running, taking a bad stumble was Imperial King. There goes the speed of Rad Paisley, but has company from Powerfully Built. Diving up the rail is Dr. Doyle, and now a distant 4th is South Sea, about 4 lengths off the lead. He's a shooter, teams up with that rival in 5th position. Mystery Mo has 1 beaten, and the gray had the stumbling start, and that was Imperial King. They point towards the 4 furlong point, and Rad Paisley's the dictating speed, the lead, the length and a tail. Powerfully Built is on hold in that 2nd place position, and Dr. Doyle continues to ride that rail. He's a shooter steep on the track, but is coming alive, and South Sea is in between rivals. Imperial King has picked off 1, and Mystery Mo's at the back of the pack. The quarter pole looms for Rad Paisley with a neck advantage. Powerfully Built is right there chasing the speed, but Rad Paisley might have something up his sleeve at the top of the stretch and has kicked away from the opposition. Powerfully Built is right there and ready to counter punch right back, and here comes Powerfully Built on attack mode now. Rad Paisley slowly drops away, and at 3-1, Powerfully Built runs away to win. Rad Paisley.
Powerfully Built chips in from Monmouth Park. Ron Abrams gets his first. A.A. Rodriguez gets his third. And Powerfully Built returned $864, $280. Rad Paisley, $360, $280. Mystery Mo, $4, and the 3 was 4th. $17.60 on the exacta, $46.85 on the try. Your daily double, $9.90. Your pick 3, $25.65. And your 10-cent super, $44.56. 7th race is the 13th running of the Small Wonder Stakes, $100,000 for 2-year-old fillies. Here's a good one.
Away and running. The favorite, Bound by Destiny, breaks mid-pack, and Talk to the Judge was the first one to break the line. Chickiness is showing speed, and Bound by Destiny is ready to roll, but the jockey says no, not yet. Skylar's Sister came away in 4th in front of Bloom, who's a ground-saving 5th. Unbridled Sass is also close connection, and Shell Bell has to come with a huge close, so they point towards the 4 furlong point. And the leader down the back of the track is Talk to the Judge, and that one shows the way away by only a neck. Chickiness continues to ride that rail in second, and now Bound by Destiny glides up to the both of them. Blom is behind the speed, and Skylar's sister right there in the thick of it too. A distant second last is Unbridled Sass, and nothing from Shell Bell. They pass the quarter pole where Bound by Destiny now bounds away from the competition. Chickiness tries to ride that rail and Talk to the Judge tries to rally as they swing in. Bound by Destiny 1-5 on the betting board is now running up the score. Chickiness is the only one with a threat inside the final 16th of a mile. Bound by Destiny still clear. Chickiness is still chasing. Bound by Destiny scores. Chickiness was second.
Bound by
of three
Nestle makes it a perfect 4 for 4 here at Delaware Park. She won the Blue Hand Stake. Now she wins the Small Wonder. Pecoraro gets his 13th. Jerry Rose gets his 32nd. And Bound by Destiny wins her second stake. 260, 210, 210. Chickiness, 280, 210. Unbridled Sass, 540. And the 2 was fourth. 250 on the exacta. 1650 on the try. 680 on the double. 845 on the pick 3. Your pick 5 was worth $199.80. Your 10-cent super was worth $21.54. The 8th in the finale, Philly Americlaim and Egg on 1 mile. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Soon after the start, Miss Boombastic dropped to last. Say Parti is the first one to break the line. There's the favorite, Another Flirt, and Saint's Victory is right there too. And Crystal Orb is 4 deep as they swing left for the first time. Sunday Swagger came away in 5th position in front of May Bow, and the rail belongs to Tina's Shining Star. Awfully Graceful in front of 1, and having to close from out of the clouds is Miss Boombastic. They have 3/4 of a mile to go, and Another Flirt has the pace in her hands today, but as company, and Saint's Victory is right there shadowing the speed, and they kick on at a paceless affair, and Crystal Orb now gains 3rd over Say Parti, who broke on top. Up the inside, Sunday Swagger shares 5th with Maybo, who tries to take that position away, and now as they pass the half-mile pole, Tina Shining Stars in front of 2. Awfully Graceful and Miss Boombastic continues to trail far behind. They point to the far turn run at the 3.5, and Another Flirt has given this field something to think about today, has a 4-length lead. Saint's Victory slowly gives way. Crystal Orb rides that rail, and Maybo's the only one catching the eye, soon to land 3rd. Passing the quarter pole, and Jamie Rodriguez, searching for his 100th win of the meet, has a daylight lead. Maybo now to soon take 2nd. Saint Victory slowly dropping away. Now Sunday Swagger's closing in, and out deep on the track trying to close in with Sunday Swagger is Tina's Shining Star. But Another Flirt has sent this one to another zip code, as this one just running up the score. Holding on to 2nd is Maybo. Closing in for the balance is Awfully Graceful. But Jamie Rodriguez with his 100th win on the meet.
Another Flirt just jogs in the finale, give Jamie his 100th of the meet, and give Jamie Ness his 49th, and give Another Flirt a smooth $3, $240, $210. My Bow, $27, $29, $20. Awfully Graceful was 3rd, $210, and the one was for $69.90 on the exacta, $114.50 on the try, $240 on the daily double. Pick 3, $4.95. Your pick 4, $13.90, and your 10-cent super, $112.05. Let's take a look at the leaderboard here. Jimmy Rodriguez has got his 100th. Michael Sanchez picks up 1 today. Suarez picked up 2. Jimmy Rose picked up 1. And Trejos picked up 1. And Alexander Crispin picked up 1. We go on the other side of the board. We see that Jamie Ness gets his 49th. Tony Pecoraro gets the score, and so does Michael Stenham. That's a look at the races today on Wednesday, the 28th of September. The handle was a nice $1,648,785. So for the TV crew here, I'm your host, JJ Gracie. Good night and good racing.
Delaware Park.